friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, you guys already know what this is. It's story time, okay? So this story time is about my experience. You know, it's actually like a combination of story time. So it's my first experience with a man that's not black. It's also my experience with an older man, and then another experience with a kind of sugar daddy. This particular story happened while one night me and my girls, we were downtown having a good time, and then when we were leaving and heading back to our car, this guy was walking with his dog. And y'all know I love dogs. So of course I immediately like, oh my God, he's so cute. Being friendly or whatever. And we get ready to like part ways. And the guy, he turns around and he's like, oh my God, I just have to say that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever met. Can I please take you to dinner? And of course, I'm just like, mind you, this man is older. I mean, really older, like my daddy's age older. He's white, and I'm not saying anything against any white people, any white men. I would date a white man if he had enough swag and he was amazing to me, okay? So there's nothing against white men, but that's just not what I'm usually attracted to. So he says that, and I'm like, huh? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he introduces himself, and he's like the perfect gentleman. So of course, I'm just thinking about these conversations I've had with my friends where they are like, you know, Chelsea, you need to be more open to the type of men that you're dating. Like maybe you need someone older. And I'm like, not that old, but you know, all of these thoughts come to mind. So of course, I'm just like, okay. He was in like his early 50s. He just had a really good personality. So that's why I said yes. And he was really sweet and he had a really cute dog. But early 50s, yeah, I tried it. So the day comes and, you know, he messages me and he's just like, I'm gonna send a car for you. And I'm just like, okay, fancy. He sends a car for me and we go to this amazing, exclusive Italian restaurant. And it was just so beautiful and so romantic. And all I could think of is, dang, I really wish I was here with someone else. So he's giving me all these compliments and stuff. And what made it so beautiful was the restaurant was amazing. The food was absolutely delicious. And he's the type of person that wants to try everything. So he literally is just like ordering dishes, not like appetizers. He's ordering dishes just so I can try everything. So I'm just like, okay, let's talk. You know, let's talk. Let's get real. Within like 20 minutes of the date, I realized I can't bring you home to my daddy. I just can't. He starts telling me about he's been married 2 times. He's been divorced 2 times. He had cancer. He beat cancer. He's traveled all over the world. He has children, adult children, children that are my age, got scammed. He's lived his life. Lived his life. I'm just getting started. I can't do nothing with that. And it sounded so bad, but I was literally just sitting there listening to him tell me about all of these experiences he's had. I mean, these are big experiences. He literally beat cancer. He had cancer, beat cancer. He's been married twice. I haven't even been married once. And I mean, I'm just listening to him, y'all. And I didn't feel like any of my stories were gonna be like relevant, they were gonna be worth speaking about. Like I literally, yeah, I was done. I was done. This is exactly why I can't date older men. Like the highest I'll date is probably like 35. And that's pushing it for me. Just because I want to be able to experience life with my husband. Like I want to be able to experience those new things. I would love to have a man who doesn't have any children. That way we can experience that together. I mean, if he does, that's okay. You know, we can work around some things, but I would love to have, you know, children together. I would love for my marriage to be, you know, our marriage to be our first marriage, you know. I want to travel the world with my husband. Of course, I stayed and I enjoyed the dinner. And of course, he's just like showering me with all of these compliments and calling me like his chocolate goddess, you know, and telling me all of these different things that he's going to do for me. And I'm just like, oh, precious lamb, this is just not gonna work, okay? It's just not gonna work. And it was so crazy, y'all, because I know there's so many women, young women in LA who would jump and pounce on an opportunity like this because they come around so often. You know, I just don't take them, except this one. So, like, he was offering to fly me out to all of these different places because, of course, I'm his young tenderoni. So, of course, he wants to, you know, show me the world. And I'm just like, oh, I could take all of your money. I could take all of your money, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm waiting on my husband. And you know what? I don't know. I don't want any karma. I want my husband to be amazing, and I want him to know that his wife has saved herself in so many ways just to keep room open for him. So yes, I let it go. I let it go, and I don't regret it. You know, I don't. There's some times in my life where I'm just like, when I'm real broke, and I'm just like,
I need that money.
It ain't you I'm mad at.
woo. But besides that, I'm good. I'm really good. He thought I was amazing. And I think that that's what it was. I think he was enticed with the idea of showing me his world, or showing me a new world, or showing me, or like teaching me different things. And I'm just like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. This isn't, you know? So yeah, I learned a lot. Even on the cultural side, like even like the age difference was just way too far. He's already lived his life. But even in the cultural aspect, there was just no connection. You know, like the jokes he was making and things like that, it was always like, you know, like, oh, let me not say that because, you know, I might hit a racist joke, you know. And I was always just like, yeah, I just can't go over 35. I'm still open to dating, you know, white men or Asian men, or, you know, just a good man, you know. But, you know, there's a particular type of man that I love, you know, so he has to be really swaggy if he is from a different culture. So definitely I'm still open to that. Sugar baby wise, I just can't get with it. I just cannot. I can't. To be able to enjoy my man, and I want to experience those things with him. I want somebody I can relate to. Yeah, I need someone that's under like 35, fresh, young, you know. So if y'all know anybody, you know, tell them to slide this way, okay? But thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. Tell me about your stories. If you've experienced older men or older white men, tell me about your experience, or just anybody from a different culture. Like, let me know how that experience was for y'all, because yeah, your girl definitely was struggling throughout that entire dinner. Yeah, it was tough. So let me know how that went for you guys. All right, thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for my next story time, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.